Welcome to Coffee or Champagne. I know it has been such a long time since we made a video. I don't even know what to say. We don't have an excuse other than life and children and work and all that stuff. So we are happy to be back.
Absolutely, and what better way to start fall than focus on 3 key pieces for every fall wardrobe, but especially essential for this fall.
And I'm going to talk about 3 ways to update your beauty routine that can be applied whether you're 20 or 60 or 70.
Absolutely, I cannot express enough, and I will definitely reiterate it today, that it's all about building on the essential pieces in your wardrobe to make it able to be the kind of fall where you can just add 3 key pieces and not have to have this huge investment. I told Kim I was going to kind of touch on this. A survey came out, or a study came out this morning that said the average woman spends $85 a month on her wardrobe, but that she feels that she needs to spend another $100 a month on top of that 85 to stay up to date with the trends or with what other people are wearing, etc. So an average of $200 a month to basically stay trendy.
Well, I think if you are just buying a couple key pieces and you can get those pieces for under $200.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll show you ways to do that. The jackets that you can do real leather for $300, or you can do the vegan.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then we used to call it pleather. Now they're calling it vegan leather.
Absolutely, absolutely. But that's a good way to stay under your budget, because instead of spending $400 on a jacket, you can easily get away with spending $189.
This was about $100. My vegan leather.
There you go.
My
and
pleather.
And your PC. Didn't even know it. So that's what's in store for you. First of the 3 key items for fall, I'm going to start with the motorcycle jacket. Depending on what your preference is, it can be leather, it can be vegan, it can be a completely different twill, and we can even take it back to, if it's not in your budget, a denim jacket. But it's still all about the jacket is being a key item this fall. Everybody remembers Izzy. Izzy has on a transitional piece. She has on a Karina Grimaldi late summer dress with a crinkle vegan motorcycle jacket thrown over the top. This is perfect, especially in the climates where it's still in the high 60s, maybe even to the 50s. This is a good way to work this jacket into your existing wardrobe as a transitional piece. Again, like I mentioned, you can take it to a real leather jacket, and if black isn't your thing, here's a cream version taken to a leopard dress. Or you can completely change it up and do more of a twill like this Burberry with the t-shirt underneath it with a pair of jeans, still keeping with this motorcycle trend that's so big for fall. And last, as we were referring to before, if it's not in your budget at all to have a motorcycle jacket, still take something from the trend, which is showing short motorcycle style jackets with dresses or anything else that you already have in your existing wardrobe. And this is just a simple jean jacket taken to a edgier black dress, and again, we'll show later, pairing it with the other item, booties. And maybe that's your key piece for fall, is just the booties, depending on what your budget is. So let's move over to the booties. Now we're gonna take it to the floor. The second key item for fall is the new bootie. Yes, all booties are still in, but the new updated bootie this season comes a little higher on the ankle, and it actually has more of a cowboy boot heel to it. As you can see here, this one actually is my favorite boot. It has a built-in wedge, so it already gives me an additional 1.5 inches on top of the 1-inch heel that's already there from the cowboy. This boot looks awesome with pants, looks great with a skirt, looks good with a dress. This is my favorite key item bootie for the fall. But for a dressier version, we have a Chanel ruched bootie with still a very high heel. Great with a peg leg pants or a dress, same as the other bootie. Or we have the DVF metallic, edgy, iridescent, all of this key for fall. And this has the little nail heads or grommets and a peep toe. Looks great with all of the above. And last but not least, on a rainy day or even snow, depending on where you live, you can still be in fashion with the Cole Haan bootie with the patent giving you that extra, still looking fashionable, but on a rainy day look. The third key item for fall is something leather or vegan/leather. It can either be a skirt, like I have on, the pleated version of a skirt, which I've paired with a pair of iridescent ankle shoes, but again would look wonderful with the other item we mentioned, the bootie, and just a crisp white blouse that you already have in your existing wardrobe. This is a tucked in kind of stretchy version, but you can also do a sleeveless version by laundry or a boyfriend shirt with an iridescent belt. This one's by Ralph Lauren. Lots of different ways that you can take, hopefully, in your existing wardrobe, you already have a white crisp shirt, then it just takes something as simple as a leather skirt, or if black isn't your thing, here's a leather skirt in brown. You can also do a leather or pleather jegging/legging, which looks great again with that white crisp blouse, or you can take it with a sweater over it to give it just kind of a fresh look, but building on pieces that you already have in your wardrobe. Or you can really jazz it up and go with an eyelet leather version that's kind of fun to be worn, again, with the matching leather skirt or just with a pair of jeans. All of these are leather or vegan options to just give you that extra piece to make your wardrobe more fashionable for fall.
So there are a lot of beauty trends out this fall, and I'm going to focus on 3 of them. So the keywords to remember are cat liner, color, and gray on the lids. So the first one, the cat liner. This was seen on Monique Lillier and Jason Wu and a bunch of other designers, but a lot of them had the cat liner. A lot of them wore the traditional black, but some of them, like Jason Wu, wore the purple. So what you can do to do a cat liner is use a gel liner, or you can use a pencil, or you can use a liquid. So I'm just going to talk about a few. Some of the gel liners that I like are, I like the Laura Mercier one, I like the Bobbi Brown one, I like Tarte, it makes a good one, Clinique, and if you're looking for a drugstore option, the Maybelline Eye Studio is also a good one. Now the key to doing a great cat eye using a gel liner is also the brush that you use. A couple of my favorite brushes to use when using a gel liner is the MAC 266, which is an angled brush, and it makes it easy to wing it out. Another one that's really small, and I like it on my eyes because I've got small hooded lids and it's hard for me to do a cat liner, is the Laura Mercier angled liner brush. And it's got a really small tip on the end, and it makes it really easy to work with if you have smaller lids. And then another one that I have is from Tarte, and it's a little bit thicker than Laura Mercier, and it's also easy to work with. You can also create a cat eye look with a pencil liner, and it doesn't have to be just black. So this one is from Laura Mercier. It's a violet color. You can see that here. Jason Wu had a lot of the violet smoky eyes. Some of it he just did with shadow, which can be another option if you've got hooded lids or you just don't want to make that dramatic cat eye look. You can wing it out with shadow. And a little trick, you can take an edge of a business card or something just to line it up here so that you've got that sharp edge. You can also use liquid liner. I don't use liquid liner that much, but the one that I have is a cheaper option, and it's Maybelline Line Stiletto, and this one works well and stays a long time. So whether you're using gel, pencil, or liquid liner, you can create that cat eye and be totally trendy for fall of 2013. So the second trend I'm going to talk about is color on the lips. Some of them were that bright red that you're seeing for fall from Kate Spade. We're also seeing the wine burgundy color. We're seeing it in matte and also glossy, so whatever is your preference. I'm not one that typically wears the bright red, but I did get a new one from Laura Mercier, and this color is called Maud, and it's kind of a reddish orange, so I think I can get away with that. I think when you wear a red lip, you want to keep everything else simple on your face, maybe just a cat liner, winged liner with light neutral eyeshadow and a red lip, and I think that would look great. A lot of the other ones, I know Vera Wang and Derek Lam had the wine kind of burgundy plum shades. So I was just going to share a few of those with you that I like. And the one that I have on today, if you can still see it, is Laura Mercier Spiced Rose. And this is kind of a plum color. Another one that I like is also by Laura Mercier, and it is called Dry Rose. And it is on the bottom. And then some drugstore options. I have two from Revlon. I have one that is $4.70 Copper Glow Berry, and this one has a little bit of frost on it. It is the bottom one here. And then the last one is Revlon Mauve Night. And that one is on the side going up and down right there. So if you're used to wearing nude lip color, I would suggest to you maybe try, if you're not ready to take that step for the bright red, try the wine or burgundy colored lip first and see what you think. The third trend I'm going to talk about today is gray on the lid. It's not so much about using a bunch of different colors and doing a lot of detailed eye work. It is about gray shadow on the lid, which I think is just beautiful. And I tried that today. I don't know if you can see. I just have one color, and the color is Twilight Gray by Laura Mercier. And it is just, it's this one here. It is just a gorgeous color. I put that all over the lid and then blended it up to the crease. It's has a hint of purple in it with the gray. It's right here. And then a cheaper alternative, I know a lot of people bought the Sonia Kashuk palette that you can buy at Target. It's under $20. In this palette, there's also a gray. And I'll put that, this one is more of a silvery gray, but you can get the same effect by just putting that wash of color on your lids.
So what do we take away from this segment? The 3 key items for fall, as far as the wardrobe is concerned: a leather item or vegan, a moto jacket, and the new booty.
And as far as beauty goes, also you can remember 3 things: cat liner, color on the lips, and a gray shadow on your eyelids.
There you go, you have fall made. Thanks for watching.
Bye.